Vitally essential medicine shall be available to everyone regardless of his or her financial possibilities. This right is established in the Charter of the World Health Organization. Nonetheless, the high price for innovative pharmaceutical products can limit patients' treatment opportunities and disrupt the balance of national healthcare systems. As a result, one of the major tasks for an efficient healthcare system arises to make modern treatment methods highly available to a large number of patients. Generic products and biosimilars are designed to achieve this objective. What are generics? When a company registers a medicine with an innovative chemical composition, it receives a patent and enjoys an exclusive right for manufacturing and distribution of its medicine. During patent validity, the medicine has no competitors. But when the patent validity expires, other manufacturers are entitled to create generic products, medicines which duplicate the formula of the chemically synthesized medicine with a more moderate price, because the formula of the medicine has already been developed and evidence of quality, efficacy, and safety equivalence is required. Consequently, the launching of generic products is not as costly as launching the original product. Today, validity of patents for multiple innovative medicines is under expiration, thanks to which a growing number of generics are emerging into the marketplace. Prior to market availability, each generic is tested for confirmation of efficacy, quality, and safety equivalent to the original medicine. In addition to chemically synthesized medicines, biopharmaceuticals make an enormous difference in the modern pharmaceuticals industry. Biotechnology is based on genetic engineering methods and incorporates the most valuable developments of genetics, biochemistry, chemical engineering, and virology. New discoveries enable scientists to change the DNA cell structure and provide created materials with all the necessary properties. Biopharmaceuticals are developed on the basis of structurally changed cells. When such medicine enters the human body, it behaves as a natural substrate, which participates in cell processes and regulates its impaired functions. Biopharmaceuticals open up new opportunities for treatment of intractable maladies, oncological pathologies, chronic renal disease, diabetes mellitus, disseminated sclerosis, and other diseases. Similar to other medicines, patents for biopharmaceuticals are also expiring. Subsequently, the scientists are able to reproduce the complex development process and create equivalent medicines, biosimilars. All over the world, biosimilars serve as an instrument for the sustainable development of the healthcare system and ensure accessibility of complex and innovative therapy for patients. Like generic products, biosimilars reproduce the formula of the reference medicine. The major difference is that generic products repeat chemically synthesized medicines, whereas biosimilars reproduce molecules of biopharmaceuticals. Those molecules are several hundred-fold bigger and have a much more complex structure. Development of biosimilars is a complex process consisting of more than 5,000 phases. In order to ensure it, extensive scientific capabilities, high production potential, and significant investments are required. Santo, all while possessing scientific, innovative, technical, and human potential, is one of the national leaders in expansion of access to vitally essential treatments and one of the major pillars of healthcare system in Kazakhstan. After its merger with the Polpharma Group in 2011, Santo has become a part of the largest European companies, ranking among top 20 global manufacturers of generic products, and has acquired access to cutting-edge technology and research and trial facilities. The first biosimilar supplied by Santo was epoetin zeta, which is based on erythropoietin, the hormone stimulating production of red blood cells, erythrocytes. This drug is vitally essential for treatment of patients with anemia associated with renal insufficiency and anemia due to treatment with chemotherapeutic compounds in oncological patients with solid neoplasms, malignant lymphadenosis, and multiple myelomas. Epoetin zeta is one of 2 epoetin biosimilars approved in Europe and the only epoetin biosimilar approved in the USA. For more than a decade of EC clinical practice, the amount of apoetin biosimilar therapy coverage of patients with renal insufficiency has increased significantly and adds up to hundreds of thousands of patients a day, i.e., it has increased access to not readily available therapy. Efficacy and safety of biosimilars were demonstrated during their use in actual clinical practice. The active substance of biosimilar apoetin zeta is produced in Germany, then it is transported to a plant in Spain, where the finished drug, solution for injection in syringes, is manufactured. Here, the medicine undergoes stringent quality control. Specimens are also tested for bioactivity. Santo is liable for delivery of drug batches, which have undergone all test phases for patients. This is important, as biological molecules require special transportation conditions, cold chain. The medicine is transported in refrigerators with specific sensors installed in insulated shipping containers which control the temperature level, so that it is not below 2 and above 8 degrees. After delivery of medicine to Kazakhstan, scanners read out data from sensors which demonstrate if there was a disruption in the temperature requirements during transportation. The same conditions shall be adhered to during medicine transportation from Santo warehouse to hospitals and pharmacies. This is the path of apoetin zeta from biotechnological laboratories in Germany to patients with chronic renal disease, oncological and oncohematological patients in our country. Santo is a backbone for Kazakhstani healthcare system. The company's efforts ensure accessibility of vitally essential medicines to every citizen of the country, regardless of his or her financial possibilities.